Good morning, everyone.
My name is ป้ายฝนค่ะขันมาลี
My name is พรชมพูนุชจันเหลือ
My name is เนฟ้าทวิรชน
My name is Amolada Pengart.
My name is ทิติวัฒน์ยุทธกุลชัย
As you all know, today we are going to talk to you about body language.
Next is the part of our content. First, what is body language? Second, why body language is important. Third, elements of communication. Fourth, improving your nonverbal communication. Fifth, body language analysis. Sixth, example case. 7, summary. Do you know what is body language? Body language is nonverbal. It is communication without words. The verbal part is verbal communication, written language, but nonverbal is nonverbal communication, i.e. body language, facial expressions, gestures, tone of voice. So, body language is a part of communication that is nonverbal. It is nonverbal communication. For example, in the picture, the gestures of the people in the picture are nonverbal, and our body language that conveys confusion and doubt. And the underside of the picture that describes what he communicates is verbal. More examples of page 6 will help us understand the body language. More body language, the gestures of the people in the picture conveys the emotions in the mind without saying anything.
Now we are moving to new topic. Why is body language is so very important? Body language is a range of nonverbal signal that you can use to communicate your feelings and intention. This includes your posture, facial expressions, and hand gesture. Your ability to understand and interpret other people's body language can help you to pick up on unspoken issue of feeling in other. For example, if you can see who is worried and does not dare to talk to us, what he's showing was that he did not dare to make eye contact or spoke softly, and his hands were not stationary. When we experience it first, we make adapt to he felt more relaxed, a relief of his worries, or even catch a lie, something that expresses, such as licking the lip, avoid the eye contact, distracting other. When we observe, we are more be careful and think what they say is true or false. You can also use body language in a positive way to add strength of your own verbal message and personality. Our well-controlled body language will bring our positive image. For example, standing without hand back, make eye contact, convey confidence, smiling and holding hand properly, convey fearless. Next, we move to element of communication. This section describes the proportions of importance in the composition of common people's communication. Can be seen from the picture. First, verbal though words is 7%. Speech is less important because it's something that is very to control. In the case of lie, in other words, it can be seen that words do not really communicate entire of mind. Second, vocal intonation pitch about 38%. What is more difficult to control? That is the tone of the voice. Sometimes, in the case of lie, people will speak at a higher volume, or in the case of people are very sad, they will use the volume is in which tone we can send their mood. Last, nonverbal body language is 55%. This is the hardest thing to control and therefore has a great test of effect on communication. All actions speak louder than words. Now people are very explicit in their body language and can tell the best emotion such as facial expression, eyes, what body language respond to. I have finished this part and moving to the next one.
Yes. Improving your nonverbal communication, maintain eyes contact. Nod your head to convey that you agree. Smile and show interest. Mirroring imitation of the conversation partner's mood. Gesture will make us look like a team. Next, body language analysis. Body language is all information that humans communicate, which is ordered in addition to speak both consciously and unconsciously. It is important information that can be used to interpret how others communicate with us in different situations. Body language analysis is therefore not intended to determine who is lying or deceitful. Next, here is an example case from Yahawana Son, episode 24, January 29, 2022. At minutes 10:57 when Nanik say คุณจะได้เห็นทุกอากับกิริยาของผมว่ามันไม่ใช่การเอาใครมาสับในรายการ and the 11 minutes ทิศเอกครับผมถือว่าคุณชนะคุณถูกต้องครับผมขอโทษ we can see many body language in this moment after he say คุณชนะ you will find a facial expression of disgust and express anger or dislike.
Later, saying คุณถูกต้องครับ he raised his right index finger, the fingers pointing and moving up and down. Finger point, hand sharp. Or as you often know, when you point your finger at a comment, pick your finger up and down. At this moment, the person show off his body language to emphasize what he is saying. It is the body language of authority and persuasion and is often aggressive, hyperconfidence, and classic begin body language. Dawn, when she refuses a relationship with Monica Lewinsky, and at the same time. At the end of the sentence, คุณถูกต้องครับ Nanek moved his head slightly, slide turtle head backward. And 5 micro expression of discuss demonstrate hate or dislike. Next, next says ผมขอโทษ You can find micro expression of contempt observed from the corner of the left lips that is slightly rise above the right. The contempt is one emotion that can be translated directly into Thai. It is insulting, which is an emotion that is in the same family as disgust. At a minute 11:29, after he says ผมขอโทษละกัน he shrugging his shoulder. The shoulder shrug means so what? I don't care. It shows disregard for it and 5 facial expression of contempt. The minute 12:55 is ผมขอบคุณและเมื่อวานผมชอบคุณและเมื่อวานผมก็พูดเป็นการส่วนตัวว่าผมเริ่มจะขอบคุณและชอบคุณแล้วเสียดายจังที่เราไม่ได้ทำงานด้วยกัน At this moment you will find facial expression of sadness.
From the sample case, here's the summary. In sorry case, there are many different types of body language. Depends on how you feel at that time. In many cases, we find many emotions and meet them in many rituals. Nanak probably has a past that you to respect and admire Khun Praiwan before. But today, we think those feelings probably won't be there anymore. Peter F. Drucker once said that the most important thing in communication is to hear what is not being said. Thank you all for listening. It was a pleasure being here today.